Hey guys, Mark here. Thank you very much for joining me today. In this video, we're going to take a look at the process of making a nice looking kumihimo bracelet. We're going to take a look at the supplies, the braiding process, as well as the finishing of the bracelet. To braid our bracelet, we're going to need essentially two things. One is a kumihimo disc. This one has a diameter of 4 inches. The second item that we need for our braiding is going to be cordage. Here, I'm going to be using 4 strands of microcord, each 4 feet long, and a single piece of type 1 paracord, also referred to as 95 cord. This piece is about a foot long. To set up our disc for braiding, we're going to place our disc with number 32 up. Then, we're going to set up our strands around the dots on the disc. Take your first strand, fold it in half. Place the middle point to the center. Top end goes to the right side of the dot. Bottom end to the left side of the dot. Rotate 90 degrees. Take your next strand, fold it in half. Place the middle point to the center of the disc. Place the top end to the right of the dot, bottom end to the left of the dot. Rotate again 90 degrees. Take your next strand, fold it in half. Place the middle point to the center of the disc, top end to the left of the dot, bottom end to the right of the dot. Rotate once more. Take your last strand, fold it in half. Place the middle point to the center of the disc, top end to the left of the top dot, bottom end to the right of the bottom dot. Now, all we need to do is take our piece of type 1 paracord, insert it to the center of the braid. So this is going to be the core for our braiding. We're going to be braiding around our core. We're going to do the standard kumihimo braid with 8 ends. Face your disc with number 32 up. Take the top right end, pass it to the bottom right. Take the bottom left end, pass it to the top left. Rotate 90 degrees. Again, take the top right end, pass it to the bottom right. Take the bottom left end, pass it to the top left. Rotate 90 degrees, repeat. Top right, bottom left. Rotate, repeat. Top right, bottom left. Rotate, again. Top right, bottom left. As you can see, I'm braiding around my cord. So, the top right end goes on the right of the cord. The bottom left end passes on the left of the cord. So, like this, like this. When you get used to it, you can really speed up this process. On the bottom, a pattern is soon going to appear. Keep doing this so you're braiding until you get a sufficient length for your bracelet. Now if at any point you lose your track, the strands that are on top were the ones last used. So simply rotate, use the next pair. Once I get a sufficient length of braid for my bracelet, I'm going to need to secure this end here at the disc. The other one at the start is fairly secure. So to secure this one, I'm going to leave my braid in the disc. I'm going to take a piece of thread, fold it into a bight. Then I'm going to place this bight on top of my braid. Using the long end, I'm going to wrap around several times. So in this case, 4 times. After 4 wraps, I'm going to take my long end, feed it bottom up through the loop or bight. I'm going to tighten up my bight like this. Then position my whipping where I want it to be. I'm going to pull this left end to the center of my 4 wraps. So under 2 wraps. Then I'm going to pull on both ends to really lock my whipping into place. After this is done, remove your braid from the disc. Trim the ends of your whipping. Trim your braid. Melt the ends of your whipping. Press them onto your bracelet. Also, melt these ends here that we just cut. the two ends are ready for the hardware. The supplies for creating a closure for our bracelet can usually be bought in a set. So, what do we need? The hardware is the following: 2 cord ends or caps with a 1/4 inch hole. So, this hole here is a 1/4 inch. 2 jump rings, an extender chain, as well as a clasp. I'm going to continue by gluing a cord end onto each of the ends. For your own safety, I highly recommend that you do your gluing outside or at least open a window. Wait a few hours for the glue to dry before moving on to the next step. When the glue dries, attach the rest of your hardware. Take a jump ring, open it up, attach it onto a cord end, add in a clasp, close the jump ring back up. So this side sports a clasp. Grab another jump ring, open it up, attach it onto a cord end. This time, add in an extender chain. Close the jump ring back up. And you are done. So on this side, we have an extender chain. With the hardware on, we can now take our clasp, hook it onto any point in the chain. Our bracelet is complete. So guys, that's our simple yet nice looking kumihimo bracelet with a bit of fancy hardware. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you in my future videos as well.